Once you step between those ropes, once you come out of that curtain, all eyes are on you. And it's up to you to decide your destiny. It's up to you to adapt, to change your perspective, to turn their attention to you. Always expect the unexpected. Prove them wrong and elevate yourself. Make the move and evolve.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite stoner. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. It's another episode of Monday Night Evolution, baby. And I gotta say, star-studded matches we got here going on right before we have our Mayday pay-per-view. Now that's gonna be something. I mean, Mayday is just next week, guys, and, well, here we go. Let me introduce you to my color commentator. She doesn't really need an introduction, but she deserves one anyway because she's one of the best color commentators of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, my partner, Miss Rada Dildo.
What up, people? What up?
I'm excited. We are here. It is Monday Night Evolution. And what a week we had this week, huh?
Yeah, we had an interesting week for sure.
Oh, no doubt about that. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but FTW decided to enter the EWA chat, the CEO of Velocity, Mr. Nicholas Cormier, and issue a brand war.
Oh, so he issued dildos out of his mouth. Gotcha.
Miss Rada Dildo. You know how it is over in FTW.
Yeah, riding cocks all day long. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Oops. You did indeed. No doubt. But guys, let's get to this next match. To start off the match, it is a Starlet Championship, and it is Lenore Len versus Marie Nix, the FTW Women's Champion.
Yeah, we love these. We love women's wrestling. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, what the hell is that? This is someone who just tapped both Lenore. We gotta get cameras back there. We need cameras. Both we see cameras. Someone both attacked Lenore and Marie Nix.
They're both laid out flat.
They are laid out flat, but who's that hooded figure? Who is that?
Is it? No, is it Sarabai?
No, that's not Sarabai. It's too short to be Sarabai. But I don't know who that is. We gotta get medical personnel out there.
Yep, agreed.
We gotta make sure medical personnel does see it all. I mean, this is not good to start it off. What do you think? This is not good. I mean,
there we go. Dr. Booga is attending to them.
Dr. Booga is attending to them. You're absolutely right. But I guess we got to get to this next matchup to start it off right away. It is a Flaming Tables match. Now, the only way to win, of course, is to put your opponent through a flaming table and not just any table.
Yep.
But here we go. Let's start the action. It is not only that, it is for the Hardcore Championship. That's the thing. It's a Hardcore Tables match. Wait, no, sorry. I'm sorry. No, the title is not on the line. As I'm looking at the card, it is not on the line. So that's what I was being told. But let's get to this. Let's get to this matchup, guys. Regular famous, no title is on the line. But let's get to let's get to this action. As guys, before we get to the action, cameras are panning to the VIP booth, and for once it wasn't him. It says he was in the VIP booth the whole entire time as Rajax.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a minute, I'm getting word. But yes, it is. There is no title on the line. As you see, Joe Rivers from last week. You saw last week Joe Rivers attacked El Matan from behind, and they have a match over at Mayday next week.
Yep. Joe Rivers has been on a roll lately.
Yes, he has, but so isn't John. But John Regis hasn't been seeming like himself lately. I mean,
no, he hasn't.
I mean, have you noticed that?
I have noticed that.
But let's get to this action. You see Joe Rivers coming down to the ring, and you see he's carrying his own table. And look, as you hear the music of John Regan's playing, and here we go. Look at John Regan. He's bringing out that cheese grater from last week that he used on Rotten.
They say having something as a mantle from a previous victim.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, let's get to the action. As you see, John Regan's, he's standing and hoisting that hardcore title up in the air. As he's hoisting that title up in the air, and he's pointing at Joe Rivers. As Joe Rivers, he tells the ref, hurry up, ring the bell. As he does, Joe Rivers beelines it for John Regan on top of that stage, and John Regan hits him with a spear. John Regan hit Joe Rivers with a spear right off the bat.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed there, Rada Dildo. I mean, by the way, Rada Dildo, how's the security team this week?
The security team better know better, because me and Charlie have given them special instructions that if they don't do what they're supposed to, they get fired on the spot. So yeah, they smarten up. However,
right.
our Cody Cash needs to pay his referees better.
Referees need to do a better job. Speaking of referees, you see the ref right with both Regans and Joe Rivers on the outside, on top of the ramp. That's where they're starting. As you see, John picks up Joe Rivers and hits a standing suplex, showing his strength, and just does a suplex right there on the ramp.
Ow.
Ouch, indeed. Joe Rivers is holding his back. That has got to hurt. And why? Where did I am at the wrong parties all the time, man. What is going on? I have to stop doing acid. But guys, I got a Team Brooks shirt on tonight. I'm guessing, because I don't want to get on Brooks' bad side, but you can get this on ProWrestlingTees.com. Search FTW Pro, and you can get all your shirts, and there's EWA shirts on there as well.
Killer D.
Yeah.
The doll's there.
Not again. What? Because I'm wearing a Brooks shirt? Really? You have to watch me, Dolly? I'm going to get back on with the action.
Let's get back to the action.
But here we go. Let's get to this. Let's get to the action. As John Regans takes Joe Rivers and throws him right through the gorilla position, right back here. Guys, tables are that way. As John Regans is dragging Joe Rivers right into the backstage area, and he puts him in one of the crate boxes. What is John Regans is taking out those wires, and what is he doing? He just stuffed Joe Rivers in one of our crates, and he's pushing it. He's running with it, and he just threw it through a wall. Oh my God.
Ow.
Oh my God. Joe Rivers went right through a wall inside that crate. And that crate is now opened up. And you see Rivers. Oh, Rivers is busted open. Joe Rivers is busted open after hitting the crate. His head hit that, bounce off that crate. It had to have. What do you think, there, Miss Radildo?
Ow, damn it.
As you see,
and our cameras are catching Almaton in the VIP booth with Red John.
whoa. Why is he stands with someone that looks like Red John? He looks like Red John, but I don't think that is him. I don't know. It's not. He's not tall enough.
Well, we'll confirm later on, but let's get back to the action there, bud.
Absolutely, indeed, there, Miss Dildo. But guys, you see John Reagans going up to Joe Rivers. He picks up Joe, and Joe Rivers low blows him. Oh, I can feel that from here, and I'm in the gorilla position.
Thank goodness I don't have a wiener.
No, but you probably have, Mr. Dildo. This is why you're my head of security. You have more balls than most guys do.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, indeed. But let's get back to the action. As you see Joe Rivers, he picks up John Reagans and he throws him through that plate glass window. Him too. Oh my God, John is busted open.
The crowd here is chanting, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!"
You listen to the crowd out there; they're chanting, "Holy, holy!" Guys, I'm getting confirmation by El Matan himself. It is Red John.
Told you we'd get a confirmation.
Got confirmation that it is Red John, guys, as he is busted open. Like I said, my God, this is intense. As Joe Rivers picks up John Reagans, but he's on his knees. What's Joe Rivers grabbing? He grabs that cheese grater, and he's slicing up the head of John Reagans. And he just yelled, "Your turn, bitch." Whoa. When's the last time you ever seen someone get ahead of John Reagans with his own move?
Last time was with Rotten, because those two have had epic battles in previous.
Yeah, now mind you, it's hard to get the advantage of John Reagans. I mean, look who he has taught.
I know.
He taught Darius Jones, and he taught Hangman Johnny Gage.
Yes.
Now let's get to that.
We won't talk about Darius Jones. I mean, it's Darius Jones.
Yeah, let's not talk about him. He's all out there as of late. He's not the same guy who everyone thinks he is. He got a plan up his sleeve for tonight when he faces Father Ludacris and that. But you saw what Darius Jones had to say. But let's talk about that later. We're getting sidetracked. But guys, let's get back to this action over here. As we see, Joe Rivers, he picks up John Reagans and throws him right against the cage right in the backstage. As John Reagans, with all that force and momentum, goes right through it and hits that concrete.
Ow!
He hit the concrete. As you see Joe Rivers, he's running back a little bit. As he steps the plant, he runs and dives right through. Oh my! He just dived right through that cage and hit the Rick rolling. He just hit the Rick rolling. He's never gonna let you down. Oh my God! As he can't even go for a cover because this is a Flaming Tables match. As you see, he picks up John Reagans and throws him right back to the other side, backstage.
Looks like Joe is throwing him around, but he's looking for a table at the same time to light up so he can end this early.
You're absolutely right, but he can't find a table anywhere in sight. As he goes to pick up John Reagans, and John Reagans hits a low blow of himself. Right on to Joe Rivers. Joe Rivers took too much time looking for a table. He didn't realize that John Reggins was gaining more momentum as every second counts. Remember, this is a flaming tables match. When it comes to John Reggins, you want to make sure that you get the advantage of him, because if you don't, you know for a fact he'll get the better of you.
Yep.
And you know how that works.
Oh, I definitely know how that works.
No doubt about that. So let's get back to the action here. As John Reggins. As John Reggins, what is he doing? He picks up Joe Rivers and he gorilla press slams him on top of a crate.
Oh.
Crate backstage. He just is that same empty crate. He just threw him back inside there, but Joe Rivers is trying to prevent him from closing it. As Joe Rivers, European uppercuts John Reggins, jumps out of the crate and hits a DDT to the concrete backstage.
Ow.
Ow, indeed. Did you see that coming from Joe Rivers?
I did not.
I did not either. But let's get back to this action as Joe Rivers picks up John Reggins and he throws him into the crate. He just threw him in the crate. As you see, Joe Rivers, he's wheeling that crate right past us. Okay, back out there you go. As they're just
just waved and said, "I'm gone."
And hey, see you later, Joe Rivers. As we see, he throws John Reggins out of the crate, uses that ladder to get to the other side onto the concrete where their tables are set up. And look at Joe Rivers. He's got the gasoline. Joe Rivers has the gasoline. He's ready to pour, and he does. As there is 4 tables on the outside concrete for where Joe Rivers is.
He lit it on fire, guys. It's on fire.
Remember, if you let it too early, Miss Dildo, if you let it too early, that table will burn before you hit the ground. Remember that.
No,
I don't think he's letting it up yet.
Yeah, I know, but he lit it on fire, and now him and Reggins are going right and left, fighting it out. They're trying to. Joe is trying to throw Reggins to the table.
What the hell is this? It's Johnny Rotten, and he just pushed both of them off the top of the ramp. They just went through the table, both of them.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Johnny Rotten just put both John Reggins and Joe Rivers right through the flaming tables. What the hell is this? What does this mean? We got to get medical personnel. Dr. Bogan and the rest of the medical personnel need to get out there. Security needs to get out there.
Security's already on the way.
Yes, make sure you do your job and get them out there. But we'll have a medical update on these two guys, but we got to get to this next match coming up.
But before that, the camera sees Brooks is soaking in his own sweat, beating up the punching bag with hard kicks and strikes.
Hey, Brooks, I'm wearing your shirt, man. Yeah,
that's why you've got the doll looking at you.
I know. Fuck you, doll. I don't care. You don't scare me no more. I got my weed. I'm good. That's right. Once Killer D has his weed, you know how Killer D is. But guys, let's get to the next match. It is a regular singles match. And Miss Dildo, why don't you take it? Because I know how much you love women's wrestling. So take it away. We have Miss Southern Heart
and Panther going at it this week. Now, we haven't seen Panther and Southern Heart for a while now.
Man, I actually like it. I love the design on it, man.
So both of them are coming down to the ring, and the referee rings the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Now, these two know each other very well. So now it's time to plan out the strategy, because the two of them are like talking like they had, like I said, they've known each other for a while. And here we go. Southern Heart goes for the first strike of the night with a DDT out of nowhere. She picks up Panther and she turns around, goes for a sidewalk slam, going for the early pin. 1, 2, no. Panther kicks out. Picks up Panther, swings her to the ropes. And there we go. Jumps on her and does a few lefts and rights to her. Oh my goodness. Guys, the girls are putting on a show tonight. Well, Southern Heart is.
Already.
She wants to end this early. Panther getting the upper hand, finally catches Southern Heart with one of her punches, and then Schoolboy Cradle Rock tries to pin her. 1, 2, no! Kicks out. Panther picks her up, swings her to the fucking ropes, ends up in the corner post, going for those 10 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But no, Southern Heart reverses and gets her to the corner, going to knee to the gut of Panther. Southern Heart whips her to the next post, and fucking Panther's head bounces off the top of that fucking rope. Ow.
Oof.
Yeah, oof indeed. Southern Heart gets onto the ropes, tries to go for that elbow to the head and connects. Panther goes down and Southern Heart going for the pin again. 1, 2, no, she kicks out. Southern Heart picks up Panther. And here we go, a pop-up powerbomb out of nowhere.
Ooh.
Again, Southern Heart with the quick pin. 1, 2, no, she kicks out.
What?
Yeah, she kicked out.
What?
Southern Heart getting frustrated, but she's going back right on the attack. But no. Oh my God, Panther looks like she got her into an armbar submission. She's telling the ref, ask her if she's gonna tap out. And Southern Heart is not tapping out. She's trying to find a way to get out of it. But she's smart. She actually crawls herself to the ropes, causing the break.
Ooh, smart choice on that one.
Yep. Panther picking up Southern Heart. Goes for a Samoan drop. Picks her up again. Goes for a power bomb. My God. And now she's picking her up again. Trying to go for one of her maneuvers. A blue bonnet punch. And then goes for the pin. 1, 2, no, Southern Heart kicked out.
Wow.
Panther is not believing it. She's actually arguing with the ref. Bad thing to do. And out of nowhere, Southern Heart with a heartbreaker. Southern Heart goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Southern Heart wins the match over Panther.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oof, indeed.
Yeah. Just oof. But guys, let's get to this next match. As you guys, we do see them leaving the ring. As we get to this next match, it is a Rockstar Open Challenge Now, we haven't, and now mind you, Rockstar is out there, and before he grabs a microphone, he's getting himself pumped up before he grabs. He asks for a microphone now, and he says, "I challenge, and I will put myself in a handicap match. I'll take on any two people." And the music hits. Who the hell? Holy shit! It's the female Bully Club. What the hell are they doing here? We haven't seen them in months.
Not together, separately, yes, but not together.
Yeah. Not together, indeed. But we have not. Yes, you're right. We have not seen them together, indeed. So, Miss Ryadildo, take this match away.
Well, Dollface and Dragon Queen are going down to the ring and talking to each other. They're like sitting there laughing. Rockstar not even sure what he got himself into. I think he actually bit his tongue right there when he saw the two of them come out.
I think he did.
It looks like he's about to pee himself.
Don't pull a Nicholas Cormier. What's wrong with you, Rockstar? Relax.
So, oh my God, Dollface and Dragon Queen are getting up on each side of the ring like Shield style.
Yeah, but guys, I'm being told word of it backstage that Matan is stretching and kicking and punching a punching bag as he's preparing for Brooks tonight. But take it away.
So, Rockstar is trying to figure out which one he wants to go first, but it looks like the numbers game is too much for him. So it looks like, they set him up for the 3D, and then they do it again. They do 3Ds just for good measure.
They had 3Ds. Are they just toying with this man for some reason?
Yeah, they're toying with him. They
have to be.
Oh, it looks like Dollface is picking up Rockstar and said, "This is for you, Brooksy."
Hey, don't talk about Brooks over here like that.
Hey, it's Dollface. Dollface has issues with Brooks. It's not me.
I know, but we don't want issues with Dragon Queen either, do we?
No, we don't. Dragon Queen. Anyways, like I said, Dollface just picks him up. The both of them look at each other, and it's a double power bomb.
Oh!
They both put their foot on Rockstar, and here comes the ref. 1, 2, 3. Rockstar lifeless, and the female Bully Club prevails.
Now, that was a hell of a match by female Bully Club. What is it? What the hell are they doing? They're grabbing a red spray paint, and they're tagging Rockstar with the hashtag FBC.
Yeah, hashtag FAFO, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, and you see Dragon Queen put that on both sides of his Rockstar legs. She put FA on one leg and FO on the other one. Oh my God, these two mean business. They are back. So the tag team division better watch out.
Yeah, with those two together, yeah.
I wouldn't play around. I definitely wouldn't play around.
Oh, it looks like the crowd pops as Brooks emerges on the Titantron. Brooks has a serious look on his face. He turns to his left, and the infamous doll is on fire.
Oh my God. Brooks is not playing around when it comes to going after discrepancies, meaning anything in the past that he needs to take care of. So I think I'm telling you, this side of Brooks is like You know what it reminds me of? Moxley.
Yep.
That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of John Moxley, the way he's been lately. You know, I got to say, it's, really intense, but here we go.
Ever since Dollface came out with that statement last week, something has changed with Brooks.
Yeah. Something has changed with Brooks indeed. Let's get to this next match, guys. It is a Boiler Room match between Darius Jones, the Intercontinental Champion, and Father Ludacris. You see Father Ludacris backstage. He's looking for Darius Jones. I mean, it's going to take a while to get to that Boiler Room because you know how big this arena is. Guys,
And we're here in Miami, Florida, so I could just imagine the stench in that boiler room too.
all that sweat in there.
Oof.
I know.
I'm glad I'm not down there. Aren't you, Killer D?
I am absolutely happy that I'm in the gorilla position over here. But Father Ludacris, he sees the name that says Boiler Room. He kicks the door open. He looks around, and nobody's there. But he turns to the left. What the hell? What is that mannequin? It just says, "Follow the way to your mind. Open up if you can see." What the hell does that mean? Oh my God. Darius Jones is right behind him. And the lights go on as the lights went on with Darius Jones right behind him. And Darius Jones just does a clubbing elbow to the back of the head of Father Ludacris, and he slams that damn door. They are locked inside this boiler room as you see Darius Jones padlock this shit. Oh my God.
Security, get over there.
Security he padlocked it from the inside. They can't get in. He found a way around your security, Miss Ryder Dildo. What?
We're gonna have to have a conversation with Mr. Jones later.
We'll have to have a conversation with him later, indeed, no doubt about that. But Miss Ryder Dildo, let's get to this action as Darius Jones picks up Father Ludacris, is toying him. He is throwing him around like a rag doll right now.
My goodness.
My goodness, you can tell. You can tell that Darius Jones is kind of upset about something.
He's upset about a lot of things lately.
Yes, he has. I think he's been around the cousin Snowflake too much, but I don't know.
Well, it's not. Well, his cousin, the Snowflake, keeps saying that he's offended by Darius Jones.
Hey, shut up! I know we're talking about you. Stop being offended. Go in your corner and don't touch you there. Shut up. My cousin's with me over in the hotel room. Sorry, I apologize. Not sorry. He's in the hotel room. You know what? No, he's under the fucking table over back way because he's offended by everything. So, okay, that's where he's at. I was told not to tell, but so someone doesn't go after Snowflake. But let's get to this. Let's get to this action here. As Darius Jones picked up Father Ludacris, he looks like he's going for a gorilla press slam. He puts him on his shoulders though, and he takes Father Ludacris and rushes him through that door, that locked door. As there's your security, Miss Ryder Dildo. They had just backed the hell away. As you see, oh my God, Darius Jones is fighting off your security team.
Yeah. Again, we're going to have a conversation.
I don't know what's up with Darius Jones lately.
Camera is catching Maton gearing up for his match.
Well, before we get to that, before we address that, let's get to this action first. Let's not get carried away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially since we've got Mr. Tommy Dyer in the stands, people.
Tommy Dyer is definitely in the stands, but let's get to this action over here. As you see, Darius Jones takes Father Ludacris, picks him up, and throws him through the wall of that boiler room as it breaks open.
Ouch.
He threw him back on the other side. I don't know. He just yelled at him, "This is for not showing up." Oh my God. He's pissed because he didn't show up at all this week. And what's he do? Once he gets to the arena, Darius Jones is pissed. That's what he must be pissed about.
Oh wow.
It's gotta be. I mean, when you don't show up, how do you think talent feels when the other doesn't show up?
Yep.
As you see Darius Jones, he's grabbing Father Ludacris, as Father Ludacris just low blow Darius Jones. What's with the low blows tonight?
I don't know. Some people just need to get their wieners checked now.
What? Have they been spending around too much time around El Boner?
Could be a possibility.
I mean, why the hell are they going to Happy Man to go do that?
I don't know. But let's continue on with the action.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get to this action indeed. As you see that Father Ludacris has picked up Darius Jones and he throws him like a rag doll.
What is it with everybody throwing people like rag dolls?
I have no clue. As he throws him, Darius Jones gets up, doesn't see Father Ludacris, and hits him with a big boot right across the face.
Damn. Ouch.
They are as you see Father Ludacris, he's picked up Darius Jones over his shoulder and carrying him. What's he doing? He takes up Darius Jones and throws him back first into the glass onto the outside. They are outside this arena. These guys are outside this arena. This is supposed to be a boiler room match, but they have fallen to the outside of this arena. Right here in Miami, as you see people are out there, they're watching this match too. There is a crowd of people as they're chanting for Father Ludacris to destroy Darius Jones. You see Father Ludacris, he picks up Darius Jones again and throws him on top of someone's car. I gotta pay for that shit.
Okay, Mr. Dyer, I will get you your hot dog and steal you your popcorn. Okay, calm down, sweetheart. Calm down.
You know what? Someone get Mr. Dyer a hot dog, please. Really? Someone get him a hot dog. But guys, as you see Father Ludacris get on top of that car, he looks like he's setting up and he hits that Ludacris claw on top of the car.
Ow.
For a cover. 1, 2. No! Darius Jones kicks out. Darius Jones kicks out. My God. This is intense right here. This match is really intense. What do you think there, Miss Dildo?
Intense indeed.
Well, let's get to this next action. Let's get back to this action right here. As Father Ludacris, as he's ready to set up for that final day powerbomb, and Darius Jones reverses it. He reverses it, and he hits that end of days right on top of that car, and they both fall through. They fall through that Bronco. I mean, it is built by Ford and not tough, so obviously that's why they would fall through.
Well, it is the only thing it was infamous for is being on a police chase with O.J. Simpson in it.
I mean, yes, but this isn't 1996. I mean, this is not, like I said, this is not 1996. So, let's get back to this action here. As you see Darius Jones, he's set and he just hit the end of days right on it. But they fall through right to that Bronco as Darius Jones opens that door and falls out. But so is it Father Ludacris. He's opened that door, but Darius Jones rolls under the car, on that Bronco, slams the door on the arm of Father Ludacris. Darius Jones is now dragging Father Ludacris by that bad arm and slams it on the concrete.
Ouch.
He slammed that right arm on the concrete. As you see, Darius Jones, what's he doing? He's pulling something out of his arsenal for a submission, and he's using the Rings of Saturn. Oh my God. He's using that Rings of Saturn to get him to tap out, and they're screaming in pain, but he says no. He's picking up Father Ludacris picks up Darius Jones and go for a sidewalk slam, but Darius Jones puts himself upside down and grabs the head of Father Ludacris and hits a hurricanrana.
Yeah.
As he hits that hurricanrana right on to Father Ludacris, he's setting up, and he just hit the collapse. He hit the collapse right on to Father Ludacris, but he's not done. He's picking him up as he's carrying him back downstairs to that boiler room. And what is he doing? Oh my God, Miss Dildo. He's setting up, and he hits the final day power bomb onto Father Ludacris in that boiler room. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. And Darius Jones gets the win over Father Ludacris. You know, I got to say, this is Darius Jones' first win on Monday Night Evolution in a month and a half, actually.
Yes, it is. Singles, yes.
Yes, but tag matches, he's been undefeated in tag matches, you know. But Darius Jones is not alone. Remember that. He is part of the House of Jones, and he has Legion, Malachi Jones, always having his back.
Mr. Dyer, if you want to take me out on a date, just say so. I've never been to the Big Dipper before.
But I'm dead. But let's see. As you see, Darius Jones, he has his Intercontinental Championship match, and what did you hear? What he just yelled?
No, did you?
Yes, I did. He just yelled, "See you in June, Brooks."
Oh
my
shit.
God. Oh my God, he said it. Does that mean he's going after Brooks in June?
Damn.
I mean, damn indeed. But let's get to this. But we got to get to this next match.
Before we get to this next match, I want to catch up on the whole Matan thing backstage.
Yeah, that's right here. Matan's gearing up for his match. Black mask with blood on it. Black bloody pants, and he comes out to the locker room. It's got a barbed wire baseball bat. Look at this. I mean, oh my God. El Matan's right on the side of us.
No, he's on the side of you. I'm actually with Dragon Queen right now.
Yo, Matan, listen. I'm just, advertising our pro wrestling T site. Look, I'm trying to stand on your good side like I am at Brooks, so let's not get carried away here, okay? Remember, I signed your paycheck. So if you hurt the boss, you're in for a rude awakening. You know this. So let's not get carried away here. If you want to beat on someone, go see Snowflake.
I'm offended. Snowflake, you're offended by everything.
Shut up! God. But let's get to the action. As El Matan music hits, as you walk down the ramp with determination, he's dead set on proving Brooks wrong, saying he's not 100%. But what if there's a chance he's right? Let's find out.
Well, what kind of 100% is he talking about? Because even I had questions when I saw Brooks last week, and I'm still not completely convinced that up here is 100%. 100%. Maybe his body is 100%, but his mind, I don't think so.
All right, well, Matan slides in the ring and takes off his golden mask and paces the ring. A building guitar riff sounds as the letter B appears on the Tron covered in chains. As Brooks' music plays, the crowd pops loudly for Brooks, and for the first time ever, and Brooks appears from the crowd supporting an EWA hoodie and walks out from the floor seats entrance.
Yeah.
I told you he had that Jon Moxley attitude.
Yep. Yes, you did.
He smirks and absorbs the crowd, and he yells to them and beelines for the ring. Brooks hops the barricade and douses himself with a water bottle and sprays water in the air, holding up a finger. Brooks then unzips his hoodie, revealing a sudden change in his physique since the last time we saw him. Look at him. He's in tremendous shape right now.
Killer D, it sounds like you're about to have an orgasm in your pants. Calm down.
I mean, come on, tell me a lot. How good does Brooks look right now?
I'm sorry, but you already know where Ryder Dildo's brain is. But yes, we can keep on with that whole physique thing.
Yeah, Sheriff. Brooks reveals a different style, and he's wearing MMA-style trunks, and his right hand is taped up with black tape with knee pads and a white black combat shoes. Sorry. I'm tongue-tied right now because look how good Brooks looks. I mean, yes, I am supporting Team Brooks right now because I am Team Brooks. That's how you stay on his good side. You support him.
And that's why you got the doll in your house and not in mine.
Yes, I know. But Brooks climbs in the ring and pulls a rope, stretching his arms as the referee checks both competitors. The bell rings and Brooks throws up his hands in an MMA-style stance, closely watching Matan's every move as they start with a collar and elbow tie-up.
Wow.
Brooks breaks the hold, transitioning into a body lock with his arms clutching the Matan's body, and then lifts him up and slams him down hard. Brooks pops up, rolling his arms with a smirk, and Matan shakes his head and stands back up. They initiate another collar and elbow tie-up, and Matan puts Brooks in a headlock and brings Brooks to one knee. Brooks pulls back, launching Matan into the ropes, and Matan does a baseball slide dropping Brooks with a drop kick.
Wow.
Getting the advantage already on that one, huh, Miss Dildo?
Well, that's the best way when it comes to having an exchange with Brooks. You have to have the upper hand, because if not, he'll railroad you for the whole entire match.
Miss Dildo, I want to talk about railroading with your name. You should know all about being railroad, huh?
Now.
I'm sorry. Did I just come out with that? Oops.
I don't railroad anybody. It's not like it's not like I'm an owner of a dildo company where I actually get paid millions for everybody to go fuck.
Oh, I forgot. You're not Allison Black. I mean, let's get back to the action.
You mean the flabby ass and the waving titties? No, sorry. I actually, speaking of which, Mr. Dyer had showed me some things earlier this morning, and I got kind of disturbed by seeing what she produced. Ew.
But we won't go there. But let's get back to this action, Ms. Dildo. Let's get back to the action. Just to make you smile again. Just to make you smile, I think it's some biceps. Let's get to the action. I'm sorry, Ms. Dildo. I know how much you like biceps. Especially when they slap just like 2016 SmackDown. But let's get back to the action.
2016 sucks.
Brooks slams down on the mat, holding his chin and chuckles to himself. Brooks shrugs and stands back up as Matan starts a flurry of forearms to the side of Brooks' head. Brooks covers himself with hands, and Matan runs the ropes. And suddenly Brooks drops down with the Muay Thai-style leg sweep, knocking Matan flat on his stomach. Where'd that come from?
Like I said, we've seen a different side of Matan lately.
That was from Brooks.
Well, Brooks and Matan.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Brooks slides back up and becomes laser focused and lifts up Matan and scoop slams him following an elbow drop. Brooks goes for a pin for the first pin of the match. 1, 2, but no, kick out by El Matan. Matan's showing his true strength now, huh?
That he is.
That he is indeed. But let's get to the action. As you see, Brooks shakes his head in disappointment and lifts up Matan, sizing him up by his chin, and then rears back and Walter chops him, sending him back down to the mat.
Ow.
Ooh. Brooks suddenly yelling at Matan, and this proves he's changed since the injury. Brooks, sit your ass down, boy. Oh, my God. He goes, sit your ass down, boy. What you waiting for? You ain't showing me nothing. Woo! Matan getting yelled at by Brooks.
Damn.
Brooks then climbs on Matan and starts a ground and pound with his right hand caving into the side of Matan's head. Matan slowly rolls up Brooks into a small package. 1, 2, no, 2 counts. Brooks
looks in shock. He's in shock.
But then he snares a bit and goes to Matan, who kicks Brooks in the gut, running for a ropes for a Hurricanrana. Brooks slams into the mat, popping back up in momentum as Matan starts kicking Brooks in the leg several times. Then hits him with a kick to the gut once again. Matan jumps for the second ropes, and Brooks suddenly hits a code breaker from midair. He calls that mental cavity.
Damn.
Oh. Brooks kicks up, pounding his chest with adrenaline, and starts clotheslining after clothesline, finishing with the sling blade. Brooks measures up in Matan and suddenly hits a springboard cutter.
Damn.
Bounces up from the impact, only to back into Brooks, who traps him in his favorite half-knuckle suplex, driving Matan down to the mat. Brooks goes for another cover. 1, 2, no! But Matan fights his shoulder up at 2.5.
Jesus.
Brooks looks around at the fans cheering for Brooks as he measures Matan. Matan turns into a super kick to the gut as Matan drops to his knees, and Brooks follows up with the enziguri right to the temple of Matan's head. Brooks throws an arm like an X and grabs Matan into a suplex position, drives him down with a small package driver known as the Bloodstain.
Damn.
But wait, Brooks doesn't pin Matan. Brooks suddenly turns the Matan onto his stomach and wraps his legs and grabs his arms, going backwards into a surfboard stretch. Then wraps one arm around his neck into a Dragon Sleeper combo. Matan screams in pain and he taps.
Jesus.
Brooks wins in his first match back with an impressive showing. Brooks gets his hand raised as he checks the mouth for any sign of blood, and the lights go dark. Oh my God. Dollface is lit up with the spotlight on the rafters. Dollface giggles and waves to Brooks before suddenly her smile fades and she does a cutthroat symbol before vanishing. Brooks looks on without a single expression of worry as the camera. Now we cut the commercial break. Now, Miss Dildo, tell them about the sponsors here tonight.
Oh, so we are sponsored by Tim Hortons Coffee because Dragon Queen needs her coffee. We are sponsored by Jameson Whiskey. We are sponsored by Canada Dry because we love to give it to them raw.
We're also sponsored by Kraken tonight. A new sponsor for us that I was getting. We are also sponsored by Derek Cole's former favorite drink, Twisted Tea.
Yeah, just hope you don't catch it on your head.
I know. We're also sponsored. We're also in partnership with FTW, Full Throttle Wrestling. If you guys want to go full throttle while you evolve, go over there, take a look. You might enjoy yourself. I don't know about the CEO.
But at least we get Lady G, who's the better out of the half. So
Miss G,
yeah.
yes, Miss G is a fantastic owner. She does great things over for FTW. And Ken Knock, which is the CEO, he's got a bit of a listening problem.
We already know that, but I digress.
But Miss Dildo, take it away on this next match. Now, mind you, it is a number one contenders match for the
Tag title.
championship.
Yes, and it looks like the family is gone very strong today. They're
Yes.
out in force. I see Casey is a little bit upset because Marie Nix was taken out early on this evening. So I'm not sure where his mind is.
I was given a medical update, and Miss Marie Nix has been told by our doctors that Miss Marie Nix has suffered almost a career-threatening injury. We will give you updates as I find out more, but this is what I was told by Dr. Booger. And Dr. Booger is never wrong. So she will be taking an indefinitely time of leave of absence.
Yeah, definitely. So that's why I'm saying Casey is probably out of his mind right now. But he's here with Beast, and Tommy Dyer is not far behind because we already know that Mr. Dyer doesn't stay far from his family. And what do you think about this this tag team that we have, Massacre and Rotten?
Ryan Massacres, don't get me wrong, last week they showed who they are. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we understand that, it was a non-title match. It was a regular tag match, but that ultra-violent tag match was intense.
Oh, I'm getting word that we have an interview going on before this match is actually about to.
Oh, let's get to this interview before this match gets away. An interview catches Brooks backstage. He said, "Yeah, I get it. Dollface is playing games with me. Unfortunately for her, I played chess. She will learn the hard way. As for Matan, I wasn't lying about what I said I do, but he still earned my respect." I mean, Matan to put up a hell of a fight. I mean, he hasn't been the same, but I think after what happened, he'll learn and understand.
That he does. So now the family is all in the ring along with Tyler Massacre and Rotten, and they're all in their respected corners. The ref is checking everybody to make sure that nobody has any weapon in their boots because we both know how Rotten is.
Yeah.
So it looks like Tyler Massacre and Beast are going to start this matchup. Now, there's a size difference between the two of them. So this is going to be very interesting.
It's going to be very interesting indeed.
So it looks like Tyler Massacre is sizing up Beast. Beast is like unfazed by this.
Look at Beast. He oh my God, he just screamed in Tyler Massacre's face. And clotheslines him.
Yeah.
Oh, he just clotheslined Tyler Massacre.
He's dragging Tyler Massacre to his corner and he tags in Casey. It's a very smart move.
Very smart move indeed, no doubt about that.
Now it looks like Casey is exchanging lefts and right, and he tags back in Beast. That's smart move. Tagging each other back and forth, just keeping each other fresh.
That is smart.
And keeping Massacre isolated by Rotten, who's getting all pissy in the corner.
What? The doll is gone. That doll's gone. Thank God. All right. I mean, Miss Dildo, we know what everyone requests, right? Pepperoni nipples! But
Let's get back to this action with your pepperoni nipples.
Let's get back to the action. You see, like you said, they're attacking each other back and forth, keeping themselves fresh. As you see, Casey Moran, he's getting on top of the Massacre, and he's doing a 10-pound salute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And an elbow to go down on the 10th one. He tags in Beast. Beast gets on the top rope. It hits a splash right on top of the Massacre. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, no, kick out. That was a nice sequence right there by them.
It looks like Beast is setting it picks up Massacre, throws him to the ropes, and clothesline from hell from Beast.
Oof.
Beast picks him up again. Sets him up for a pop-up powerbomb, but Johnny Rotten not waiting. He fucking goes for the leg of Beast and chops him down. Referee's trying to tell Rotten to get back to his corner.
Yeah.
Beast on his knees. Massacre getting a little bit of momentum. Insecurity to fucking Beast. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, no. Beast throws him off with that kick out.
Oof.
Beast getting up to his feet, but he gets to his knees, but Massacre going back on the attack, giving him rights and lefts, and you see Beast shoving him off.
Oh.
Like I said, it's going to take a lot more than that to keep Beast down. Massacre realizing he tags in Rotten. Rotten finally gets into the matchup, and he's wailing on Beast with lefts and rights. Tries to pick up Beast, but Beast throws him off. Beast with a fucking bro kick to fucking Rotten. Ow.
Ouch.
Beast with the pin. 1, 2, no. Rotten kicks out.
Rotten showed display strength right there, getting that kick out.
Yep. Oh, well, look, Beast picks him up, and then, yeah, he goes for another bro kick because he's like, fuck this, and then tags in Casey.
Oof.
Casey about to set up for the emo kid killer, but no, Rotten out of nowhere with a DDT to Casey.
Oh.
He pins, Rotten pins Casey. 1, 2, no, kicks out.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait. Killer D, why do I see Sabrina at the top of the ramp?
Why is she at the top of the ramp?
She's not even scheduled to face anybody. Why is she at the top of the ramp?
I don't know. I have no clue.
It looks like she's about to walk down, but she stops halfway. Rotten is yelling and screaming at her. He's distracted. Oh, wait, he turns around out of nowhere. Emo Kid Killer by Casey. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Yeah. The family beats Rotten Massacre over a distraction.
Wow. Wow.
Beast and Casey beeline, and it looks like Sabrina turns around and goes, I'm not done with you, Rotten, and leaves.
Did not see that coming at all.
Neither did I.
That was something else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this was they did not get the number one tag team title match, but don't worry, we will make sure something happens at the pay-per-view.
Definitely.
But guys, let's get to this next match, and it is a regular. But it's not a regular match. It is a kendo stick match. We have Jack Steele who comes out to the ring first, and he's facing everyone's favorite pig, Scab. You know, everyone loves Scabs.
With the exception of El Booner.
Tag everyone. But yes, as he beat El Boner last week.
No, El Booner beat him.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake. People need to be tagged so they watch the show. But let's get to this action here. It is a kendo stick match. It's Scabs, who's on a warpath, who's pissed off against El Boner after defeating him in his debut match.
Mm-hmm.
Now he takes his frustration. As you see, Scabs, he doesn't have a kendo stick, but he's got that mask, that pig mask.
And he's got his butcher knife with him.
Got that butcher knife indeed. As Scabs beelines it to the ring, he drops everything, gets in the ring. As him and Jack Steele meet in the middle of the ring, and Scabs is pissed off. And here we go. As the ref rings the bell, and these two are trading left and right away, getting this crowd hyped up. This crowd is really hyped up right now. Listen to this crowd here in Miami, Florida.
And I can also tell by the stench that we're in Miami, Florida. Everybody smells like they went swimming.
I mean, have you been here? I mean, it's been hot over here.
Yes, I know.
At least we're not in Pensacola, Florida.
Oh yes, where it smells like panhandle and prostitution.
Yeah, pretty much. But guys, let's get to this. Let's get to the action over here. As you see that they're wailing, and Jack Steele gets the advantage of with a clothesline, picks him up by his arm, hits another clothesline, picks him up, and hits a knee shot to the chest of Scabs as Scabs rolls backwards to the outside. But let's get to this action. Oh, that light again. The light again.
Oh my God.
But as you see Jack Steele pick up Jack Steele go to the outside, pick up Scabs, and hits a standing suplex on the barricade. He hit the suplex on the barricade. Oh. As you see, Scabs is hanging over. Jack Steele gets on the apron and hits an elbow drop on top, right on top of the back of the head of Scabs. I guess, you know, tonight's theme with the way all the distractions and everything that's happening backstage, Miss Ryder, I think tonight is about fucking around and find out here in Evolve EWA.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, here we go. Let's get to this action here. As we see Jack Steele grab Scabs, throws him into the steel steps back first. Now, mind, it's a kendo stick match. The first person to use a kendo stick on their opponent basically wins this match.
But we all know about who can whip out which one.
You're absolutely right, no doubt about that. But let's get more talented people in here. I mean, you hear this EWA Miami crowd saying, "Where's your talent? Where's your talent?
Yeah, exactly. Where is the talent?
Where is the talent supporting the show? I don't know where they're at. I mean, it is Monday night. They must be watching boring WWE Raw ratings.
Which has gone down the hill since the best female tag teams walked out on WWE.
Yeah, okay. Best female tag team. We won't go there, Rada Dildo. We won't talk about Crybaby Sasha Banks. Oops, did I say that?
Hey, she had every legitimate reason to walk out. Sorry.
You know what? I heard everything about it, so but like I said, I'm not going to get into it. But
yes, that's nor here nor there. This is not that type of show there, bud.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, let's get to this action. As you see, Jack Steele running. He's backing up, and he's beeline for Scabs, and Scabs moves out the way as Jack Steele hits knees first into the steel steps. As he flips over it, fucking Cactus Jack style.
Ow!
Ow, indeed. As you see, Jack Steele is in pain right now as Scabs crawls over on top of those steps and hits an elbow drop on both legs. He hit the knees. He hit both knees of Jack Steele. As you see Jack Steele, he's agonizing in pain. Scabs picks him up, and Scabs, he looks like he's ready to already hit that swine flu fury punch and kicks, and he connects with that entire move. As Scabs is ready to go under the apron to grab a kendo stick, but Jack Steele grabs his leg, prevents him from grabbing a kendo stick.
Yeah, you see, Scabs is trying to fight him with, trying to use his other foot and fight him up, but Jack Steele he's fucking ripping him back into the ring.
Yeah, he did. Jack Steele has whipped him back in the ring, leg first. He picked him up and threw him back in that ring. Jack Steele gets on the top rope. It looks like he's going for a nice elbow, and he connects on the back of the head of Scabs. As you see Scabs on the mat rolling around, making sure his head doesn't hurt, Jack Steele sits on the top rope and hits a splash from the second rope, but he can't go for a cover because it's a kendo stick match, and the referee is waving off. It's a kendo stick match, Jack.
If Johnny figures it out and finally gets out of the ring and goes underneath the.
As you see Scabs get up and hits a baseball slide to Jack Steele before he can grab a kendo stick. Scabs is on the apron and hits a leg drop onto Jack Steele.
Damn.
And Scabs, he's setting up and he hits the last laugh on the outside.
Damn.
Oh, as you see Scabs, he's crawling over to the bottom under the ring, lifts up the apron. There it is. He has grabbed the kendo stick. He swings at Jack Steele, but Jack Steele ducks and covers and gets hit with a super kick by Jack Steele. Scabs, ooh, that had to hurt Scabs. As you see Jack Steele go to use the kendo stick, but no, Scabs stops him from using that on him. They're playing tug of war as Scabs pulls him over and he hits an elbow shot right onto Jack Steele, grabs the kendo stick, and he hits him with it. He's wailing shots on Jack Steele as the ref calls for the bell. Here's your winner, Scabs, but he is not letting up. But kendo stick Jack Steele is out. Jack Steele is out.
Yeah.
Scabs has dropped the kendo stick and has the crowd going nuts with the pig noise.
Okay, security, come on, get him out of there. Let's go.
Yeah, security do their job.
But it looks like Killer D, I caught camera back into the garage. There's something going on down there.
What the? We didn't get cameras backstage as Brooks and C walking and hitting the showers. Oh my God, Matana stopped him. They have stared down before Matana lifts his head, and Brooks shakes it slowly and nods, and it gets into the car. I guess they have an utmost respect for each other now.
Yep, it looks like it.
Looks like it indeed. But let's get to this
Oh.
next section.
Oh, there we go. Dragon Queen's sister is in the crowd saying peasants.
Oh, and she's laughing. I think she's talking to peasants. She must be talking to Brooks.
Or she's talking about everybody but her sister.
I guess so, but hey, Dollface. Look what I got.
Killer.
What?
Look up top.
Oh, shit. That was not smart.
Yeah, the doll's back.
Yeah. But all right, let's get to this next. Let's get to this main event, this co-main event here, as we have Billy Gore taking on Kevin Von Doom like he's a Marvel person. We know Victor Von Doom was the dumbest character ever.
Yes.
We all know that. But let's get to this.
Not here nor there.
But right though, why don't you take it away?
Well, it looks like Von Doom is in the ring and he's waiting for Billy. Billy's already pissed off as it is. He's he's been voicing his opinion on why he's
I don't care what you
facing
say. I got Brooks by my side. I'm good. As long as I don't piss him off, I am good to go. So, but take it away then, Miss Rada Dildo.
Legion, Killer D flashing that shirt like the propaganda it is. Disgusting.
Yes.
No. I'm sorry. We've got pepperoni nipples to go along with it.
Let me put on my Brooks shirt.
You mean your propaganda?
So I can play some more games. See, you can get this at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search FTW Pro.
Brooks will learn soon enough, brother. Oh my God.
But Miss Rada, let's get back to this the co-main event.
So Billy not wasting any time. The bell rings, and out of nowhere, the Gore suplex. Gore went to Gore put the go to sleep on Von Doom. Von Doom has tapped out.
Oh my God.
He didn't take much time.
That didn't take much time indeed. I mean, he made him tap quick.
Yeah. Gore lifts his head, and he's sitting. He grabs a mic. He's like, you know what, EWA, I'm sick of all of these jobbers you're putting in front of me.
Whoa. Wait, look at the rafters. Look at the rafters. Look who's staring at him. It's Legion.
Yeah.
Legion, the FTW Adrenaline Champion, staring down Billy Gore. What does this mean?
I don't know what this means.
I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out one way or another.
Definitely.
But guys, let's get to this main event.
Take it away, Killer D.
Now, this main event has been brewing up for weeks. 2 weeks ago, we saw Mr. Nightmare, over at Ruby's house eating his food.
I have a serious question. Why would you break into somebody's house and eat their food?
I don't know. I have no clue. Not
I mean, it's not really much of a piss off unless you live on a budget. But my thing is why.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd understand breaking in the house, like turning it up, making it look like a burglary. That I understand, but yeah. Anyway, so take it away, Killer D.
I don't know, but as we see, Ruby Knight has finally found the abandoned house. As you see Ruby Knight, he opens up a door and he sees something that haunts him from his past. Looks like Nightmare's trying to play games already. As we see Nightmare right from behind, Ruby doesn't see him. As Ruby turns around and Nightmare's gone. He has vanished. As you see it looks like Nightmare's playing mind games with him right away. As Ruby Knight opens him another door and sees another past. What is Nightmare doing? Do you think he's trying to get in the side ahead of Ruby Knight?
Most probably, it's excellent strategy, excellent warfare strategy to get into your opponent's head.
As you see Ruby Knight kicks down whatever is standing in front of him and doesn't realize Nightmare's right behind it, and Nightmare clotheslines Ruby Knight. To start off this match, a devastating clothesline as Nightmare, he's picking up Ruby Knight and throws him through that wall, that disgusting wall that looks so broken down. It's so easy to throw someone through. As you see Nightmare laughing. Nightmare is laughing at Ruby. He just said, "Is that all you got?" Whoa. What do you think of that, Miss Dildo?
Excellent strategy to see if a Ruby will make a mistake.
You're absolutely right. But let's get to this action, and here we go. You see Nightmare. He's going up to pick up Ruby. But as Ruby gets up and hits a European uppercut right onto Nightmare. To gain some momentum, hits another one as Ruby gets hit with a big boot right after that.
Ow.
Ow, indeed. Ruby just hit with that big boot. As Nightmare just vanishes away. What the hell? As Ruby Knight gets up, can't find Nightmare, he walks into another room and, oh my God, that's a room full of snakes. What the hell? His Nightmare is behind those snakes.
I'm actually surprised he got himself some snakes. I hear he's afraid of them.
I know, that's what I heard too. That's why he's not going in. Ruby Knight is not walking through that door as he slams it. As he looks around for a weapon, as he sees a screwdriver, opens the door, and Nightmare is gone. Nightmare is not there, but the snakes are. As you see a rattlesnake try to bite at Ruby Knight, but Ruby slammed that door just to be on the safe side.
I would too.
That was weird. What do you think of that?
Jesus, I know this is the Nightmare of Horrors, but damn, this is like on an upscale.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. As you see, Nightmare's right behind them, but no, Ruby Knight turned around and hit Nightmare with that Night. Oh, goes for the cover early. 1, 2, no, Nightmare kicked out. Ruby Knight can't believe it. Cannot believe it at all.
Ruby is stomping away on fucking Nightmare.
Oh yeah, Ruby is stomping away from all the mind games they tried to play. As, whoa, Brody Cross is here. Obviously, the reason for the Legion and Billy Gore in their title moment is because they're facing each other soon. Duh.
Okay, there, Mr. Cross. There's no need for the attitude behind that. Duh.
I know, duh. Jesus. But let's get back to the action as Ruby Knight picks up Nightmare and throws him through a wall, right through those boards.
Evolve these nuts. Hashtag. There's a new hashtag.
As now we see already a new hashtag trending on Twitter. Hashtag evolve these nuts. I mean, look, it looks like Brody Cross is trying to make me laugh, but it's not working because movie stars don't make me laugh. He's just like Derek Cole, both annoying.
Oh, I already know that.
But let's get to the action. As you see, Ruby Knight pick up Nightmare and hits him with a suplex that shakes the house. It shook the house.
Well, let's be honest here. This abandoned house is not exactly stable there, Killer D.
No, it's not. As you see Ruby Knight picking up Nightmare, going up the steps. And what did he do? He hits the Rude Awakening, and they fall through. They fall through. And mind you, the only thing the referee can do is just check on them because basically this is the hardcore match, if you want to think about it.
I think Mr. Cross is calling you out there, Killer.
You got on his knees for him at a meet and greet, Killer. Let's not forget who gives you your secret stash. Ooh, whoops. Was I supposed to say that? Hey, just because sometimes I have to go to FTW to get some secret stash doesn't mean nothing. I always have the money for my own. I just got to use someone else's account. It is a partnership, right? Oops. Right, Miss Rada Dildo?
Yeah. Let's get back to the action.
Let's get back to this action. You're absolutely right. As you see, the referee checks on both of them as Nightmare and Ruby Knight are both crawling slowly to pick themselves up as they meet each other in the middle, and they're trading lefts and rights. Trading lefts and rights on with each other. As you see, Nightmare looks like he's going for a clothesline, but no. He turns around and gets hit with another Night. He hits with another Night. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. No, Nightmare kicked out.
So
I don't Venmo. I take Cash App, sir. So you can Cash App me any day. But he just hit the Night and he got that 2 count. As Nightmare is showing how strong he really is, but look at Ruby Knight. Ruby Knight is looking for something in that tool shed. You see that tool shed in Nitta's house?
Yeah. It looks like he's looking for like a hammer or something, or you never know what. You never know with these abandoned houses what you'll find.
He rummaged through and he finds a screwdriver, and he's going to stab the head of Nightmare, and Nightmare grabs the hands so he doesn't do it, but Ruby Knight is pushing and he's cutting him open. He's cutting open Nightmare. And he's pushing to the side. My God, look at that skin stretch. As Nightmare is busted open. As look at Ruby.
Dragon King over here is laughing.
Ruby has licked the screwdriver with the blood out. What is going on with Ruby? As Ruby is basically taking some powers away from Nightmare, so he cannot get away this time. I mean, what's going to happen here As we see, he looks like he's sitting up. He's waiting for it. As you see, he doesn't see, Nightmare doesn't see it, but he just hit the 50 Shades of Night. It's an inverted Phoenix splash. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Nightmare kicked out. I mean, I'm appalled with him kicking out of this match right here. As you see, it looks like Ruby Knight is trying to set up for that Nightshade, but mind you, there's nothing to jump off of. There's really nothing to jump off of anywhere in here.
No.
So
This wasn't set up as a ring. This was set up as a death, meet your death kind of house.
Basically, as you see, Ruby Knight picks a knife and throws it through the wall of the house, and they land on the outside. Now they're on the outside of the house. As you see, Ruby Knight takes the ladder, puts it up, right on top of he's on the roof. Ruby Knight is on the roof and hits Nightshade. They just hit Nightshade right on the ground, goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Nightmare kicked out. Ruby Knight can't believe it. Ruby Knight can't believe it. As he's arguing with the referee, saying that should have been 3, ref, but no, it was a 2 and a 3 1/4. As we see Nightmare's getting up, Ruby Knight does not see it. As Nightmare kicks him mid-gut, jumps off the ladder and hits that curb stomp. He hit the curb stomp, goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Ruby Knight kicked out. As you see Nightmare get up, Ruby Knight is slowly getting him, using the ladder to pull himself up. And Nightmare hits the curb stomp again off the ladder. Ruby Knight has been busted open. Ruby Knight is busted open right now.
Nightmare going for that cover. 1,
2, no. Nightmare has kicked, and Ruby Knight has kicked out.
Nightmare is now arguing with the ref, saying it should have been 3, and baffled by the fact it took 2 curb stomp, and yet Ruby has kicked out of both of them.
As you see, Ruby Knight is getting up slowly as Nightmare catches him and hits that eternal sleep. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, Ruby Knight kicked out. He kicked out. Oh my God, he kicked out. His Nightmare is pissed. What's he doing? He's backing up really far. He's running and hits that punt kick right onto Ruby Knight. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And the winner of the House of Horrors match is Nightmare. As what a tough match from Ruby Knight. I mean, this match was intense right from the beginning.
Yeah.
But obviously, the mind games of Nightmare has caught up. But guys, I'm Killer D. This is Miss Ryder. We'll